It wasn't more than a week ago that the Alps were seeing blue skies and corn snow. The season was winding down after all. Fortunately, this season has been a little bit different for us on the channel. When SkiTnB makes a move, Mother Nature listens. The first leg of our trip saw gray skies and trace accumulation in the French Alps, but the gods had more than just inches in mind. Now, last year's Alps series wasn't the strongest icebreaker to European skiing, but one resort left us with enough awe to draw us back again this year. Even with the subpar conditions, it still skied like the best of the best back in the United States. Now, this resort is Verbier, if you hadn't already guessed, and this year's visit was nothing like what we had expected. I had been tracking a storm throughout the trip, but its outcome was a lot different than your typical mid-April storm. Forecasters were expecting record-breaking amounts of snow in the upper elevations and rain at the bottom. Did we believe it? No. Were we wrong? Well, you'll see. This one's gonna be a whole experience, so let the video explain the rest.
Late night watching TV, used to be here beside me, used to be your arms around me, your body on my body. When the world means nothing to me, another's arms, another's arms. When the pain just rips right through me, another's arms, another's arms. Late night watching TV, used to be here beside me. Is there someone there to reach me, or someone there to find me? When the pain just rips right through me, another's arms, another's arms. And that's just torture to me, another's arms, another's arms. Put yourself into me, another's arms, another's arms. When the world means nothing to me, another's arms, another's arms. But you pull it close into me, another's arms, another's arms. Pull yourself right through me, another's arms, another's arms. Late night watching TV, wish that you were here beside me, wish that your arms were around me, your body on my body.
Good afternoon, everybody. That was our drive from all the way from Vallées through Chamonix to Verbier. Rainy drive, clouds are cool. It's a bit hard to get the camera to focus, but we're in Verbier now, and as you saw, or as you'll see, it is absolutely dumping here in the village, which it wasn't over in Vallées. It was raining hard, and it was raining hard all the way in the valley and most of the drive. But during the switchbacks, it turned from rain to snow, and it is just coming down right now. Probably just 32 degrees, because it is pretty sticky, wet, and it does mean that as you get higher, these Alps resorts have huge elevation gains, so as you get higher, it's going to get denser, the snow totals are going to get denser, and the snow quality should get lighter. So it should be a pretty good day the next 2-3 days, but it will be dumping tomorrow. So they said they could get up to 3 feet of snow in just this day, night, and tomorrow in the day, and then hopefully Friday and Saturday should clear out. Seems like we've sold our soul to Switzerland. Year 2, Verbier looks like it's going to be a pretty good trip. Vallées was good too, but we left right as the snow came, so I don't know, I like Switzerland. We'll see how it turns out. Watch the snow fall overnight. See you tomorrow. Later. Alright, good afternoon everybody. Something a bit changed. They ended up going from no snow on the ground to like over a foot here in the village. It's absolutely nuked. Snow, truckloads of snow. They're hauling snow out of the city. Just the entire streets are filled with snow. Cars are buried. Our car is buried. We set up a beer can, a 2 beer can tall snow stake, and it's buried too. So it went from 0 to hero real quick. Verbier actually closed today, so we can't ski. We're just sitting around watching the snowfall. More and more is coming. A lot of stuff here in the Alps is closed actually. Roads, inner lodge. In the middle of April, this is the most amount of snow I've seen all season. So yeah, we're waiting out. I hope Verbier opens tomorrow and stuff opens that we want to ski. But the avalanche danger will be pretty extreme, so I don't actually know how safe it'll be and if we'll have the confidence to go and do that. We don't have a guide this time. They said that Montgelé and Montfort weren't even open on Sunday before this storm. So they could close out on the season low coverage, but it'd be weird because that's the highest coverage. Vallées had no lifts closed except for that T-bar, which that one was understandable. Let's hope it isn't the same for Verbier, but they said that patrollers had kind of already gone home for the season. Let's hope these ones can rally up because it is Easter weekend, and I want to ski some of this good stuff. Switzerland's an amazing place, and so is Verbier. I hope we don't miss out on it. Yeah, we'll wait out this day. The sun should clear and it should be a beautiful day tomorrow. See you then. Later.
I walked into the desert. I walked out of the past. You were riding on a black horse to sing the songs at the table again. I walked into the desert. I walked into the dawn. You came to me in the black horse. My all said and done. God washed his hands and left. Said a prayer for your purse and your pets. Bend your knees and purse your lips. Got to take what's coming, because that's all
shoes. Got to take what's coming and sing those resurrection blues. Sorry about the mess. I'm in a game of mental chess with all our fucking things again. The patterns are a mystery. Got to take what's coming. The slowest heart attack in history. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The house into confetti. A moth writhes like a burning witch. I could smash up the gaff with a big fuck off machete. The bugs humming made me itch, covered in blood and spaghetti. I'm sorry about the mess and I must address I'm stuck inside my head like something sticky.
Collapsing hearts in reddest blue. You will be scared by signs on your pillow. He's not your man, no. The poems are old, revealing the code to my thoughts, which help to know that I realize your deepest desire. Pick up the phone, enjoy the unknown. Enjoy the unknown. Your smile on TV means nothing to me, 'cause you are all you could be. And
good.
Searching the seven seas for love. The finest commander that the world had ever known. He died of a broken heart, 'cause I told him that I love you more. I told him that I love you more. I love you more than love. There she goes, steady baby as she goes. Where we're going no one knows. Don't get let me There she waits to meet you at the pearly gates. Hurry up and don't be late. Don't get let me Finest commander that the world had ever known. Died of a broken heart, 'cause I told him that I loved you more. Told him that I loved you more. Love you more than love. There she blows, steady baby as she goes. Where we're going no one knows. Don't get let me There she waits to meet you at the pearly gates. Hurry up and don't be late. Don't get let me Searching the seven seas for love. He died of a broken heart, 'cause he knows I love you more.
everybody. Well, that was our first day we got to ski here in Verbier. This year at least. Last year we had a pretty fun time, and I think this could have topped it. To be honest, the views were some of the most beautiful views. This is what the Alps should look like. Obviously we've been quite unlucky, but there's snow all the way down into the valley, snow, tons of snow on the peaks, the glaciers are filled up just for this little storm here. It turns out this storm actually was one of the record-breaking April storms here for the Alps. So we kind of timed it right. It was a bit heavy, so we were skiing a little slow and stopping quite a bit because we didn't want to fall or get stuck in the snow. Skiing was alright. We did some freaking awesome lines. Couple of new ones, couple of old ones. Montjolet and Montfort were not scheduled. We're going to ski tomorrow on Saturday and hope that stuff opens. If not, we'll probably ski more of that stuff that we skied today. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, I think. Whatever the name is, I'm here with the... And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. No. Pretty. Oh. You just catch that guy doing the backflip? Yeah, yours is on. That was mine who did the... Oh. I got that with the 360. Woo. Mike caught that on camera. Take it slow. Dude. Those are some harder ones. slow.
Dude. Gets a little thick. Need I say it? Oh. Sticky.